Hey collectors, check this out. I am getting ready to make a video right now. The topic today, Hot Wheels 1968 Custom Corvette. Now what I'm doing here is I'm setting up my camera, which is the new DJI Pocket 3, Osmo Pocket 3, with the with the rotating screen. It is so sweet, and the gimbal. But the screen is big for a portable, but it's small for doing this work. So I'm setting up the iPad with the software DJI Mimo, which stands for My Moments. My Moments. Oh, it's right there. I just figured that out today. I've been using it for years. Okay, yeah. So that way I'll be able to see everything here on here and make sure that I keep in focus, because we're going to look at some cars and some paperwork for custom Corvette. So let's get started with that now. Check it out. I think I'm ready. Look at that. Look how big this screen is compared to this. My finger? My finger. All right. And that's as big as it goes right there. Oh, look at that. I can even control the camera. Stop that. I did control the camera a minute ago. There it is. Oh, look at this. No? Come on. Oh, I see. Here it is. Oh, whoa. 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 That is crazy. All right, let's get back to work here. Center the gimbal. Scroll down. All right, let's get started. All right, everybody, let's talk about the colors of the custom Corvette. 1968 custom Corvette Hot Wheels car. Hot Wheels. Here's a list of the 16 colors that the car comes in for the US models, and here are the Hong Kong 10 more models. So if you wanted every color of every Corvette, you would need 26 models. Then there are 3 different colors of interiors. I do believe there's a white and there is a dark, and there's probably some shades on the dark. So it could get crazy. I've never seen all the Corvettes. So looking at the list here, I had a yellow at one time, but I stupidly sold that. That was dumb. I've never seen a brown. If you've seen a brown, let me know. I'd like to see what that looks like. There's a copper, which is here, and I did have one of those, or may still have it. Magenta, that's a really popular one. Light blue can be quite amazing. I had one of those back in the early 2000s, and another thing I sold. Purple, orange, rose, lime yellow, antifreeze gold, aqua, olive, green, blue, and red being the easiest. But let me tell you, there is nothing easy about collecting custom Corvettes. Let's scroll down just a hair more. Look at that. That is so much fun. All right, what do we got? What do we got? We're going to start with red. I know I've got a red one, so let's take a look here. Look at that red Corvette. Oh, you know, I need more light. I think I turned off my light over here. 2, 3. There we go. All right, light, light, light. Look at that. Oh, now one of the things that makes collecting the custom Corvette so difficult is that nobody really had more than one back in the day. So the ones that still survive are typically come from guys who collected Corvettes in the early 80s, put together a lot of them, and so they've stayed in collections ever since. Or like me, for the last 30 years I've been buying at least one childhood collection a month for 30 years. What is that? 30 times 12, that's 360 months. So I bought at least 360 childhood collections, which gave me the opportunity to pull Corvettes from the ones that had them, which is actually not too many. Here we have a nice shiny base on this custom Corvette. Look at that. Tail lights painted in. Look at that. Very good. Very good. Trying to keep that in focus. Oh, you know, this is working out really well. I'm staring at the iPad while doing this. This is working. All right, look at that. Now, the hood often is dark. This one is, I believe, about the same shade as the rest of the car, but it does have some texturing on the hood, so. But it's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Red, the easiest color to get according to the Ultimate Redline Guide. Next easiest color, blue. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? I searched for years to get a blue Corvette, and this one's not even perfect. Got little rub lines, or I don't know how that happened exactly, but there was some imperfections on the car before painted, and what you'll end up with is like this little line. It's real common. The most common one is on the custom Cougar, has it on the front of it all the time. almost all the time. This one has a couple little black spots in there, little bubbles of paint. See how the base is. Base is decent. Definitely got a little bit of use, not too much. Got a little chip on the hood. Beautiful car though, look at that. How's the back? Not as bright as that one, but don't get too picky, or you'll never have all the Corvettes you want. See how pretty that one is? Looks like the license plate's a little crooked on this one. That's kind of weird, isn't it? Can you see it's a little crooked? Yeah, straight, crooked. That is a weird anomaly. Blue. I don't know how many Corvettes I have. I haven't looked at them in years, so. You know, when you collect things, you put them away. That's it normally. It just sits weird up there. All right, blue. How about a green? Do I have a green? Yes, I do have a green. Green. Whoa. Green custom Corvette. Huh. Look at that. Thing about Hot Wheels is once you get the cars you like, you never want to let them go. Excuse me. I got a little horse. I got a horse in my throat. Green custom Corvette. Let me pause and. All right, number 4 on the difficulty scale on the paper is olive, which I do not have an olive US at this time. I thought I did, but I don't. Next 2 are aqua and gold, which I do have. Let's take a look. Aqua. Aqua, sometimes called teal because it has a lot of blue in it. And I don't know if it's possible to get like a dark aqua. I don't know if I've seen that or not. This is a nice car with a shiny base, a little blue on the edges there. Beautiful wheels. I wonder now. Oh, look at this one wheel. Doesn't have has an incomplete red line. To me, these wheels are the chromy ones, which are later than the original 68 for early editions, which have painted wheels, but I'm not seeing any painted wheels so far. Interesting. It's probably, painted wheels are probably only on the Hong Kong models. So we don't have an olive. Next one up would be aqua. All right, how's our camera? Is it straight? Let's straighten her out here just a touch. All right, and there it bounced. All right, there we go. Trying to get this all straight, but man, oh man, look at that. It's a little crooked. You can really tell because I got this track down here. Yes, trains do go by occasionally. Oh, yes, they do. Can I even straighten that? Ah, that looks pretty straight. And the camera tries to adjust for any kind of movement that I make. I move it a little bit this way, and the camera tries to adjust, but I think that's good. And the next color up after is gold. Gold, I think I have gold. Here's a gold. Gold Corvette. Now, if you've seen a lot of golds, you'll find that some of them are a light gold and some golds are a honey gold. I would characterize this as a honey gold. Honey gold. Wow, this one is pretty. Look at that. That is amazing. The hood doesn't quite match. It's got a little toning on it. It's not quite as shiny as that back, but look at that tail. Oof. Whoa. Jeez, where does a guy even find a car like this? I don't know. I've been collecting for 35 years, basically, plus my childhood, but I didn't have very many when I was a kid because I just didn't have access to Hot Wheels like some kids did. Straighten these out. Why does that keep doing that? These wheels are straight. Something's wrong with my stand. That wheel is not straight. Oh well. Probably couldn't see that anyway. All right, gold. What comes up after gold? Antifreeze. I have antifreeze. Antifreeze. Wow. Pretty. Antifreeze. Why do we call it antifreeze? I don't know. It's actually lime yellow, I believe. No, they've got them differently. Oh, you know, the bright lime. That's right. Bright lime. So antifreeze, we just call it that because it looks like old-fashioned antifreeze, kind of. Or you could call it flat lime. Flat lime as opposed to bright lime. Do you know the difference? Here it is. Flat lime and bright lime is how I kind of like to do it. But this is lime yellow. This is antifreeze, both with white interior. I really don't have, I got a couple dark interiors, I guess. White, lime bright, antifreeze, antifreeze, lime yellow. Let's see, on the chart it's antifreeze, then lime yellow, then rose. Now, do I have any dark interiors? Oh, I've got one antifreeze with a dark interior. White interiors are always more popular, but the one thing you might consider is that when you have the dark interior versus the white interior, the car body is more in focus. So you're more looking at the car body itself when you have a dark interior, because you don't really see the interior. But when you see the white interior, then a little less focus on the body itself. It could be true. Maybe it's a lie. I don't know. All right, here we go. What's the next color? Rose. Scooch. I'm going to put it in here. Here's a rose Corvette. Look at that. So far I got most of the colors. Looks like I might need an olive. Look at that rose. Woof. Oh my goodness. Wow. Yeah. Right on. Rose Corvette. All right. That is pretty. Rose. What comes next? Orange. Do I have orange? I do. I guess I did a pretty good job of collecting Corvettes. I haven't added a Corvette in years. Most of these I've had for 25 years. Well, no. Most of this stuff I got late 80s or late 90s, early 2000s. So probably bought my last decent Corvette in maybe 2010. Hard to find an upgrade for cars this minty. Orange, purple. How about purple? You know, by the way, have you noticed, Corvette's probably one of my favorite cars. Corvettes and Camaros. Hey, I leave the rest of them behind. I could just leave the rest of them. I just keep Corvettes and Camaros. Boy, look at that. It's so pretty. Purple Corvette. Crazy. Crazy. Purple Corvette. What's next? Light blue. Don't have it. No guts. No got that one. Light blue. Next one on the list, magenta. Magenta. Look at that. Wow. Check this out. I got a little foam on there. That's to keep the car from rolling around in the display case. You know, when you put your plexiglass display case on the wall, and then the wall vibrates and all your cars move around, well, you put foam on each end here and they won't move around. Magenta. Magenta. Beautiful. Beautiful. Magenta. Magenta. Well, let's see what's left. Copper, yellow, and brown. Brown, I have never seen. Yellow, had it once. Stupidly, I sold it. Copper, I do have. Copper. I actually sold this to a friend of mine once, and then he sold it back to me. Copper Corvette. Looks like it has earlier wheels than some of these others. But, oh, looks like I'm missing a tire. Must have had a bad tire on it. Better go back to my tire box and get a matching tire for it. I'll just hold my finger over it for now. Yeah, not too bad. Copper Corvette with the brown interior. Brown interior. Nice. Copper. Wow. That's so cool. Wowie, wow, wow, wow. U.S. Corvettes. What a deal. Oh my gosh. That's beautiful. That really is beautiful. Can we zoom in? Oh yeah, look at that. I'm zooming. I'm going to scroll. Can I scroll? Oh, look at that. I'm doing this with the iPad. Crazy. Red. Oops, blue, green. Slow down. Aqua. Lime yellow. Rose. Antifreeze. Gold. Orange. Purple. Magenta. Copper. Wow. Now let's look at Hong Kong. All right, let's look at the Hong Kong list. You've got 10 colors. Creamy pink, I've only seen a few of those. Copper, I don't believe I've ever seen that. Orange I have seen, and I do believe I have one or two of those. One time I bought a race set at a convention that had an orange Corvette in it, mint condition, never used. Took the car out and resold this race set at the same convention for the same price I paid for the whole thing. So that was pretty cool. Purple Hong Kong. Not sure I've seen that. Gold Hong Kong. Yes, seen that. Green, aqua, olive, red, blue. Let's see what I have. I have 4 colors in my collection. I don't even have a blue right now, as far as I know. Wait a minute. I think I might have a blue over here. No, I don't. What do we got? Oh, yeah, I do. I have a blue one for sale on my website right now. Hong Kong. Here's what it looks like. Blue. Blue Corvette. Hong Kong. White interior. Blue car or Hong Kong cars always have the bluish windows and the separate steering wheel in black. And the base always has these 4 square holes on it for the Hong Kong models. They're a little more highly detailed, sharper on the corners, a little more stingray-ish looking, actually a little more legitimate looking as compared, with the real car. This one, you can see there's a little bit of non-fitting properly there. Yeah, it's not too bad. Hong Kong does have their issues. This one, I probably have it listed as Excellent Plus because although it has some paint defects, little paint popping, and I think it got a little rub here, but still a beautiful car. Hong Kong wheels all around. Aren't they supposed to have small wheels on the front? I don't know. This one has large wheels on the front. Some of them have small wheels. That one from my website. Let's see, red. Do I have a red? Yes, I have a red. Red Hong Kong. Separate steering wheel, blue windows, medium wheels all around. I don't know. Are they supposed to have small wheels? Or does it vary? Look at that. When they crank down on this rivet, it looks like it. What is it? Is it a crack in the base? No. Yes, no. It just dented the base a little bit. Did not affect the rest of the car. That is a beautiful red. Oh my goodness. All right, we got a red Hong Kong. Next one on the list would be olive. Don't have it. Green. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Where did aqua go? Oh, wait a minute. Aqua. I have that. Aqua Hong Kong with dark interior. Ooh, that's a beauty. Ooh. That one has some small wheels. What's the deal? Do I need to swap out the wheels? Let's consult the Universal Book of Hot Wheels Knowledge. Let's take a look at the Elite Redline guide here. The custom Corvette, produced in both U.S. and Hong Kong factories for approximately 2 years. U.S. Corvette was issued with slightly smaller hood compared to its Hong Kong counterpart. Underneath this hood, one can see a larger engine that the Hong Kong sports compared to the shorter U.S. engine. The body also gives one an easy identification between U.S. and Hong Kong cars. The rear end is part of the base on the U.S. casting and part of the body on the Hong Kong model. U.S. models have a clear windshield, a one-piece interior that incorporates a steering wheel and has been found in the following colors: white, brown, and champagne. Wow, U.S. has 3-color interiors, 16 colors. So 16, 32, and 30, 48 possible variations, and then you have shades. Oh my gosh. The Hong Kong interior gets a bit more detailed with steering wheel attached to the console as a separate part that shows up in the following 2 variations. The most common, typical short black steering wheel that contrasts with the interior. Late production models were issued with a long steering wheel that matched the color of the interior and are very difficult to find, twice the value of a mint condition. Early run production models were issued with deep dish wheels. Oh, wow, deep dish. Nice. Looking at the pictures in this book, here's a Hong Kong with small wheels on the front. Here's a Hong Kong with large wheels on front. Actually, those look like U.S. wheels on this Hong Kong car in the book. So I don't know exactly what to make of that. Small wheels on that one. I think I would prefer small wheels on all the Corvettes, but that is the Elite Redline guide. If you don't have one, pick one up now on eBay. They're fantastic. Authored by Jack Clark, the famous guy who knows all about Hot Wheels. Now, did I mention green? Oh, look at that. That's fabulous. That is a fabulous car. I've been thinking about selling off my Hong Kong cars, but I am unable to part with them. I just can't do it. I can't do it. You see a car that pretty? Oh my gosh, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Aqua. Aqua, let's see. Green, gold, purple, orange, copper, creamy, pink. I do have an orange, and that is all of the Hong Kongs. Just the 4 Hong Kongs. Look at that. Oh, now they mentioned something about the motors. Let's take a look. See if we can open up a hood. Oh, look at that. What do you see? Huh. They look pretty close. Different design, definitely. The hoods, what about that? Hong Kong, US. Yeah, look fairly similar actually. And then you've got the difference with the US base is separate. Hong Kong is part of the car. Very nice. All right, everybody. I think this was a perfect video for just before Christmas 2023 because these cars are as beautiful as Christmas lights. Christmas lights, and man, do I love Christmas lights. Oh my goodness. Back and forth, look at that. Oh, just love these. Let's take one more look at all these Corvettes. Okay, starting on the left to right, we've got red, blue, green, aqua, honey gold, antifreeze. Next row, starting from the left, rose, lime yellow, copper. Oops, and then the US down there, orange, purple, magenta. Wow, I've got more colors of this Corvette than any other car, I do believe. Hong Kong, blue, red, orange, green, and aqua. All right, that is so cool. Thanks for joining me on this video. Be sure to check out my website for anything that I might have for sale, ToyCarCollector.com. And as always, check your eBay and your collector friends for any cars that you might be looking for because, hey, collecting is all about fun. I will see you on the next video. Be sure to check out my other 700 videos. Oh my gosh, this is nuts. It's getting crazy. Thanks for joining me, and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to everyone in the collector community.